want to show you how to achieve sort of beachy skin. And I think that, you know, the beachy look is very fashionable all year round now anyway. So it's kind of bronzed, it's very warm, it's gorgeous, and exaggerated and helped by the product you use. First of all, I'm using the Hydra Beauty Micro Serum, which again will moisturize the skin and really start the skin looking healthy and glowing. Now I'm using the Hydra Beauty Cream, because I always think you need more than just a serum. You need to layer the products a bit. And of course, when you're using a tinted moisturizer, the last thing you need to use is a brush to apply it. This really is like, tinted moisturizers are almost like using another layer of skincare. Well, in fact, they are like using another layer of skincare. So please don't even attempt to use a brush with this product. Just use your fingers as you would if you were applying another moisturizer. Now I will of course use concealer under the eye to lift the eye area and to remove any dark circle. As you can see, I'm patting this in. I'm kind of pushing and patting and almost really, I'm putting a bit of pressure on it. I'm sort of really kind of forcing it into the skin. It's like I'm pushing it into the skin, okay? Push, push, push. Taking it down the nose, just into the corner here, just to highlight that corner a little bit. Brighten up this corner, patting it down. Next part, I'm going to use a concealer that is slightly darker, just around the nose, because the tinted moisturizer is so gorgeously fine that we need a little bit more coverage just through there. Patting that in, removing any excess I have, just in the back of my own hand. Patting it in, pushing it in. This is a product that's been in the Chanel lineup for a long time. It's called Bronze Universal Embellisher Effect. It's bronzing makeup base. Now, if you were suntanned, you could actually use this all over your face to give you the most perfect skin, or on your décolleté, or wherever. Now, I can't do that at the moment because she's a little bit too pale, understandably. So I'm just going to show you how it works. So I'm just going to use this just on the cheekbones, just here. Almost like a bronzer, but it's a cream, okay guys? This is a cream. So I'm just going to pat it in. I have to say my method is always to pat a product into the skin to make it look part of the skin. Okay, and I'm going to use the other side. As you can see, it goes on very, very, very lightly. You know, you can, even though it looks really thick and heavy, in fact it's a really light product. So I'm just going to pack it a bit more into the skin this side. It's a fantastic product, in fact. And with this, I'm going to put it directly on the cheek from the stick, directly on the cheek. Blend that in. You know, again, if you streaked it, it would be streaky. So you sort of, again, knock it into the skin, even if it's in its packaging, even if it's in the tube. Just patting it in. I'm going to now start using powders on top of the creams. Okay, when you use powders, you start to set the makeup, okay? And also, creams won't flow over powders. So powders are now next. This is a great new dark product in the lineup. So I'm going down from the side of the ear, down here, down to the eye here. Okay, so I'm using it as a concealer and then up onto the cheekbone, okay? Taking it back into the ear, up onto the cheekbone a bit. So on top of the cream bronzer and the blush, I'm now using the bronzing powder. There we go, and then we go up onto the cheekbone. So up here onto the forehead. Look, giving that lovely summer glow. Look, you can see it really happening now. You can see the glow all developing on her forehead. Across the nose a bit, through here. There you go. Sun-kissed gorgeousness. Now, because the skin is so moisturized, this is not necessarily a moisturized look, everybody. You could go to work with this look. It's not about looking so beachy that you look wet. It's about looking really chic, but so sun-kissed. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring highlight into the face. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a highlighter powder, which is absolutely beautiful in the same collection, right? This is the blush brush in Chanel's lineup. But I'm going to now hit over the bronzer to bring the warmth and the highlight in. Then down the middle of our forehead to knock the shine back, just there. Down by the side of the mouth here, just on the tip of her nose, the chin. I'm taking a smaller brush and I'm going under the eyes. Look, this is just to mat down through here and to also give a bit of a lift to this area. Just brushing it over the eyelid, just very gently. Remember, there's no product on the eyelid except for the creams at the beginning. Nothing else, just brushing it over the lid. There you go. I'm now going to do the mouth. I'm going to use this gorgeous little coral colour, this really soft coral colour on the mouth. You know, there's no lip liner needed for this. Dab it on. Okay, right, top of that. So there you have a face that's completely, deliciously sort of hit by the sun in a really subtle way with a lovely, soft mouth.